In this video, we're going to talk about how to find meme coins early on Solana and how to analyze whales using nansen.ai. So recently, Nansen added Solana and it's really great. You can search not only for tokens, you can search for people and it shows you amazing stuff. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a couple of things. We're going to start with token gut mode and we're going, for example, to search for Sigma, one of the most popular meme coins right now. So we have Sigma and you have the entire page with the description, the AI generated categories as well. So you have things like non-conformity and strategic thinking, self-reliance and independence. And then you have stats like inflows, you have the market cap. Also, this is really interesting, who bought, and you can see a bunch of things here. So we're going to go with 7 days, and you can see, for example, that here are the things are divided. So for example, there's a mini whale, a mother whale that bought for $100,000. There's active soul millionaire who bought $1 million of Sigma. So we can go into this particular label and try to analyze what he's doing and see his token. So it seems like it's a pretty fresh wallet that's been started in October. So we can go with the last month basically and see what's happening here. So this is a fresh wallet that's trading quite a lot. It might be a bot actually, because I'm thinking because there's many transactions, many tokens, and also freshly created token. So yeah, that's possibly a bot, but we can go with one of the other tokens as well. This will show you that, for example, 7 days we go with mini whale. So mini is another quite popular meme coin. This particular person is, well, might be a bot as well, but has more of the holding, and he has or she has Sigma. And then you can see some other tokens as well here in the portfolio, and also trading summary with some of the most popular meme coins recently, like Goat, Mini, Lock-in, Giga, and Sigma. And you can see all the token balances. So that's one thing. You can also look at the counterparties, which is great. So those are other wallets that might be connected to this particular wallet. It doesn't mean that's the same person, but for example, there were transactions with this particular wallet. So for example, you have MEXC wallet, meaning that probably this wallet was mostly funded by MEXC, or the money went to MEXC wallet. Same with Bybit, KuCoin, Gate.io. So that's one thing. You have a couple of other things here. Well, there's some kind of a transaction with SkibD whale. You can look at this particular person, have a look at the token balance. This seems like the person that's more active in the community for longer term, and he probably bought SkibD before, which is another popular meme coin as well. So this is pretty cool. You all can also go into transactions and see some of the transactions. Sometimes you're able to see profit and loss P&L data for particular wallets, but if they have many transactions, it's hard to calculate, and you really don't have this data here. So this is really cool. Really recommend looking at that. I'm going to show you another thing because there are a couple of other things that are worth checking out. Signals, right now also on Solana. They were previously on other chains because, of course, beyond Solana, you have all the EVMs possible, from Ethereum mainnet to things like Linea, Blast, Optimism, Base, Phantom, and so on. But in particular, you have Solana right now, and you can see those kind of signals that, for example, are saying that a particular token has outflows or inflows into exchange, which is of course very valuable if you're looking for some kind of alpha and looking for things that are going to, take up a little bit of steam, so you can discover new tokens as well. So that's really cool. Again, you can go back to home. We're going to try with a couple of do something with other token. So let's go with Lock-in. Lock-in is one of my favorite tokens. And here you can also see P&L leaderboard for this particular token. So the current market cap is $76 million. This is one of the most popular tokens as well. And here you can see a bunch of users that made the most of money, or at least have the most unrealized P&L, because some of them did not realize everything. But you can see many people actually being here on the list that you might know from Twitter. I think Suganarium is on Twitter and he's tweeting quite a lot. He also made this hit with Medusa, I think. So his wallet portfolio is right now at almost close to 900k. So this way you can discover people. Actually, I didn't know this wallet, but it's really working well with different labels, and you can see what kind of traders there are. Also, if you, for example, find a particular token that works especially well with smaller tokens, you can find the deployer of the token, see whether he deployed other tokens, maybe he's profitable, maybe there are counterparties that deployed other tokens. And basically, if you're looking for alpha here, the best thing is to look, for example, for wallets like that. Like Suganarium, of course, tweets about his position on Twitter, but I think before that he might be taking those positions on chain. And if you want to be the fast to do the same thing as he does, then basically you have to look what kind of holdings he has. And also some of those holdings might be interesting. So for example, I didn't know this meme Albemarle. I think that's something new. So might be worth checking that out. You can see the transactions here recently also, and this way you will be able to see what's happening with this particular wallet, what he's buying, what he's selling. So there are a couple of things here that might be interesting. So different exchanges. Generally speaking, a lot of alpha if you want to dig into data, but just looking at the particular token you like gives you a lot of things. And this is what's really here is very interesting, is that it's very easy to find things like smart money and what they're doing, find signals, find wallet profilers for a particular wallet. You can also go with pairs, so that's really cool. So let's go, for example, with Sigma and let me this is wallet profiler, not token. Yep, I wanted to find token. Let me go with search token overlap. Now this is what I wanted to show you. I can go with Sigma being one token and have lock-in being another one. And now what that shows me is basically I will find people that have both tokens and they were early to both tokens, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's error in that particular one, but usually that works pretty fun, pretty great, and you can find wallets that are able to find both tokens pretty early. And if they have both tokens pretty early, then that might mean that there's something going on. So that's very interesting. You can also look for smaller tokens. Say we can look for mini and see the particular token. Well, it's not that smaller, $65 million market cap. But again, you can see who's buying, who bought recently, who sold. That's also pretty interesting. Also who's selling. So for example, you have big selling here, Mundeng Boy. So you can see here what's happening and how someone is taking profits. So generally speaking, a lot of data coming from on-chain in a form that makes sense. For example, here with this particular wallet, you can see that this one actually deployed a token called Wojak. So we can have a look at that. I don't think, well, maybe it doesn't appear because it's super small, but you can have these different labels that you can go after, which also makes a lot of sense. So this is all about the new feature of having Solana on Nansen. I really recommend checking that out. You will find the link down below in the description if you want to start using Nansen. I use it regularly and I really like it for the stuff that I just showed you, for trying to, explore what's happening on chain, especially with Solana meme coins or other things, to find clusters or to find smart money that's doing something nice, to find and discover new coins and new projects, not necessarily meme coins, but especially meme coins. So definitely worth doing that here. Thank you for watching, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video.